Hello, children. Hope all are fit and fine at home. Today, I am going to discuss with you an interesting poem from your honeycomb that is Chivi. It is written by Michael Rosen. The poem deals with the feelings and emotions of a child. The poet describes an instance of his life in which one day he went to a school for new admission. The teacher asked him, "What is your name?" He said, "Michael Don't," because his mother was in the habit of speaking every time, "Michael, don't do this, Michael, don't do that." And he beautifully describes the feelings of a child in this poem. Let's begin with the poem. The name of the poem is Chivi and the poet is Michael Rosen. To understand the poem, let's discuss what the word Chivi means. It means giving pressure to someone to do the work in an annoying way. It simply means repeatedly telling someone to do this, to do that, not to do this in an irritating way. About the poet, Michael Rosen is children's novelist and poet in the English language. He served as children's laureate, a political columnist, and he contributed for children's fiction and poetry. About the poem. The poem presents the contradictory behavior of the parents and other elders. They often talk about don'ts and expect the children to be positive and optimistic. That is not possible. However, the norms of the society to make civilized and cultured individuals often restrict the natural tendencies of the children. It means in the pursuit of making them well-mannered and cultured and civilized person in the society, parents they used to instruct them all the time and they don't allow them to behave as they want. See the first stanza of the poem. Grown-ups say things like speak up, don't talk with your mouth full, don't stare, don't point, don't pick your nose. Grown-up means elders here, parents or elders. They used to tell their children to speak up if they're quiet, and they don't want them to talk when there is food in their mouth, as it shows the bad manners of eating. Don't stare. Stare means to look at something continuously. They don't want to stare at somebody continuously as it shows awkward behavior. They tell them not to point at the things and they should not put fingers in their nose. Their instructions never end. They keep on scolding. They are in the habit of telling their children each and everything that is not required. They instruct them to sit up and they tell them if they want to ask for anything, they should say please. They should not be playful all the time. They should be less noisy and sit quietly. They expect them to behave maturely and they should close the door behind them when they enter a room. They tell them don't to drag the feet, walk properly, to keep a hanky in their pocket and not walk with their hands in their pockets. And it doesn't look nice, according to the elders. Nothing stops them from giving the instructions. And the children, most of the children, they feel irritated. And all the children must be facing the same in their homes so they can easily relate themselves with this child. They tell them to pull their socks up, how to stand straight, and if somebody does something good to them, they should say thank you in return. It shows good manners. They tell them it's bad manners to interrupt, to interfere in the talk of elders. and they should not sit with their elbows resting on the table. It means they don't let them behave naturally. Can't you make your own mind up about anything? These two lines are contradictory. Here, the child is grown up and he is again scolded by the parents not to do the things independently. Now, they expect the child to behave independently and he should use his own mind to do the things. Now, they are feeling irritated. What is the message of the poem? Parents and teachers always nag their children and students with do's or don'ts. They are never let free to do the things that they like, the way they want to do. Most of these imperatives are meaningless and they are preconceived and contradictory. So, the poem Chivi is an eye-opener to such a behavior of grown-ups. Thank you.